Hey there YouTubelings! So, lots of you asked me to do a haul of the things I bought while I was in New York and LA. So, that is exactly what I'm doing. Firstly, I'll start with the boring bits and bobs to get them out of the way. So, I had to get some new underwear because I'd run out. So, I got some new boxer shorts. I'm not going to show you them because it's a bit weird, isn't it? I got some new socks as well because I'd run out of socks. And these are the ones I bought. These all came from Urban Outfitters. I was on 3rd Street Promenade in LA when I ran out of socks. I thought, right, I need to get some more. It was a mission to find any, and we were in a rush because we had to be somewhere. So I was looking at all these shops trying to find socks. Nowhere sold socks. Do people in LA not wear socks? But I managed to find these from Urban Outfitters, and as you can see, I like sort of fairly interesting socks. So I got some stripy ones here with mustard, blue, red, grey, bright purple ones, and then some more stripy ones with sort of burgundy and bluey grey there. Something else I bought as well are these socks, which are really unattractive, but they just sort of cover your toes and your heel. The reason I got these is because I tried to go sockless in my shoes a few times whilst walking around the city, and I got really sweaty and my shoes sort of started to smell a bit bad. So I had to buy some odorators to get rid of the smell. I didn't know these existed. I know you can get like the ankle socks, but that's not really what I wanted because I was wearing my boat shoes, which are quite open-footed. So Joey recommended these. I'll get some of those. They're genius because you can't even see them on, so they're really cool. Next is a YouTube t-shirt. Now, I didn't buy this, but I met a YouTube-y type lady and she gave me one, so that's really cool. So I'm kind of excited about that because I've never had one before. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to do all in one go because they came from the same shop, but not all at the same time. They're all from J. Crew, which is a really cool shop. So I've got 4 things here, but I think I got them over 3 visits to different shops in in the United States. On my first visit I got 2 t-shirts. They were like 2 for I think 30 or 40 bucks, which is pretty reasonable. That's about 20 pounds-ish, just under maybe. So I got this one, it's a bright blue because brights are really cool this season. And I got this one, which is sort of a pastel-y blue, because pastels are really cool this season too, and I didn't own anything. By the way, the majority of what I bought are t-shirts, because when packing, I realised I owned about 4 t-shirts, and I wore 2 of them constantly, so I've kind of had a big t-shirt pile-up. Next t-shirt is this one, which I really like. This was a bit more expensive. I think this one's like 40 bucks on its own, so that equates to about £22-ish, so still not too bad for UK prices. It's dark blue and light blue stripes, and it looks really nice on actually. I wasn't too sure about it, but Tom went, try it on. It looks really nice on. And then I got a shirt. Now, all of the other shirts I own are just plain shirts. One colour, basic, plain, well-fitted, normal shirts. But I didn't have anything sort of patterned or checkered or anything, and I saw this. This is the only thing I actually bought on a whim. Everything else, pretty much, I had planned. I can't shop. Something I found out about myself is that I can't just browse. I need to have a list of things or something in my mind, think, right, I need that today, I'll go and get that, and then that'll look cool with this, blah, blah, blah. I can't just look around the shop and go, oh, I like that, I might try it on. Okay, the next shop I'm going to do is Levi's, because I cannot believe how cheap Levi's is in the US. I used to work in the Levi's store in the UK, and it is extortionate. For example, this t-shirt, which I love, by the way, would have been around £50-ish, 45, £50 in the UK. In the US, it was $35, which is probably around £20-ish, there or thereabouts. It's kind of a nice, sort of robust cotton as well, so it feels like you're wearing something. And then some jeans. Now, I didn't really need, they were on my list, but they weren't something I needed. I just thought if I can find any cheap ones, then it might be worth getting some. These are 510s, which is their skinny fit. The equivalent of what I used to wear in the UK would have been a 513, but they stopped making it. I think now I'm a 509, I'm not sure. And they go for about £120. The ones I used to wear, because I used to get free uniform there, were about £120. These were $64, which is about £45. And I just cannot believe it. I was thinking about getting loads of pairs, but then I thought I don't really need them, and it's only a bargain if you do need them, otherwise it's just a waste. So I stuck with 1 pair. I just cannot get over the difference in price though. I'm never buying Levi's from the UK ever again. I used to hear that a lot. When I worked in Levi's in the UK, obviously, people used to come in and go, there's no way I'm paying £100 for jeans, I'll just go to New York and buy them. And I was like, what, you have to pay for a plane ticket and it's going to be extortionate. But if you're there anyway, honestly, they're so much cheaper, so good idea. Next up is the world's softest hoodie that I have not taken off since wearing it. I wear this like at home constantly. The minute I walk in my front door, put this hoodie on and oh. This is from Converse. It's a really nice colour actually. I like to wear it under my denim jacket as well. And this is like $45, which is super cheap. You can never find a hoodie in the UK that feels as soft as this for that price. So I am made up with that. Honestly, I pretty much live in this. So that's it for clothes, and I did really well. I didn't realise until I was unpacking. I was like, wow, look at all the things I bought. And you know, for the price, I didn't spend a great deal of money. I was so happy about it all. I did buy a replacement wallet because mine was, I've had it for a long time, and now the cards don't fit in it anymore. And every time I open it, things fall out, and this is old and knackered. So this is by Marc Jacobs. It wasn't cheap. It was like $120. So about £70. My last wallet was about £10, so you know it's a big step up, but I really like it. My cards fit in there nicely. I like the lining as well. It's sort of, I don't know if you can see, sort of a beigey sort of colour, but it's really nice. I love it to pieces. And I always go for like a slim wallet. I don't like change in my wallet, so just cards and notes, and that's it. But I really like that, and the leather feels lovely too. When I buy leather goods, it's all about the quality of the leather. I would rather pay more and get something that is really well made and is going to last a long time than just sort of something that's pretty naff, really. The last thing I bought in the States is this. Now this is my new vlogging camera. It is the Canon PowerShot ELPH300HS. This is the camera that most of my friends are using. Joe uses one, Luke uses one, Ingrid uses one. If you have watched my vlogs, you've probably seen me recording myself in the mirror or something, and I had one of those big flip camera things, which is great, really good quality. But it means I have to plan when I vlog, because I have to think, right, vlogging today, need to get that camera, put it in Tan's handbag, or put it in my bag, carry it around with me all day, get it out when I need to, flip the thing around, do that, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of hard work. It's so small and so light, you can just keep it in your pocket, and I absolutely love it. When I was away, I realised how much I loved vlogging. It's so cool, and people really liked them, so I thought I would invest in kind of more user-friendly camera. So now I can sort of do that, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah, and it's just really easy. And it's red. I think it was like $150, maybe just under, so cheaper than in the UK. For the price, it's got a really nice lens on it, and you can't miss things because it's so wide-angled. So that is awesome. Honestly, just amazing. I'm really happy about this. Anyway, that is it for my haul. I'm now surrounded by goods. Thank you very much for watching. I love you loads, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye! We are just off Oxford Street, and look who's here! This very short, this handsome young man is my twin brother, John. Now, John has